I will say that it was nice to finally be validated and vindicated for once because of all this stuff that has recently occurred with P. Diddy and various other people in the Hollywood industry. More like Pizzagate industry, but hey, we all know the truth now. You see, that's the thing. I have videos going back 10, 15 years talking about CIA drug cartels and how they use children and prostitution and various other things to blackmail people to get one over on them to control them, such as our politicians. I even had a more recent video discussing this. That's why it blows my mind that nobody ever really listened this entire time. Like, it's been decades, man. It's literally been decades. And we're only now getting validation after people like me are called crazy for the better part of their lives. No. That's not how reality works. There's a bunch of songs coming out recently. A few by Eminem and 50 Cent. I mean, I don't particularly like their music. I mean, I like some of Eminem's old stuff. But you listen to the lyrics of some of these songs, those boys have been writing these songs for 20 years. They were just too scared shitless to let the songs out. Feared Diddy would put a hit on them. Just like he did to Tupac. We all know that's the truth too, don't we? But you see, that's the thing. This is proof of what's really going on and why people should start listening to those songs. Because in the songs, they're talking about white parties out at the Hamptons and various other places. They're leaving subliminal messages, little clues. P. Diddy wasn't the kingpin. He was just the main pimp for Hollywood. The guy every rich person would go to get their fill. Same thing applies out in the Hamptons. Same thing applies down in Miami. Same thing applies down in Austin, Texas. All over the damn country. These organizations are literally everywhere. Just like they're in Ashland, Kentucky. I don't know. There's probably a bunch more I don't even know about, but just the ones I've been able to find. You see, this is why people have to change. This is why the world has to change. It's not a question of whether or not it can or should. It's just a matter of fact that it has to change now. People have to change. We have to learn to accept these things for the true demonic nature that humans provide. I mean, I know it's hard to, take time out of your 9 to 5 or your kids or your college or whatever else. But bear with me for a moment. If we live in a world that is completely fake, that is built upon nothing but lies, and those lies are the only way you can attain success or power, what kind of life is that? Is that even a life worth living? I mean, I'm probably not the first one to draw this conclusion, but maybe all these mass shooters and other things, maybe they actually have a purpose. Not because it's right to kill people. It's not. But think about it from their standpoint. If they know that they got pimped out or they seen their friends get pimped out and used and taken advantage of, and then, not to mention, you have to go through $3,000 to $5,000 on OnlyFans just to pick up a girl nowadays. Like, every girl that's semi-attractive is on OnlyFans. Like, we all know that. It brings into question what type of world not only are we living in, but also what kind of world we're going to leave to our children. Because if we have politicians getting blackmailed for fucking children, and the CIA, FBI, and nobody else does anything for literally 20, 30 years, and I'm talking about P. Diddy here. He's the first proof in the examples here. But if nobody does anything for 20, 30 years, and everybody knows about it, what does that mean? It means there's a cabal that runs our country, or a syndicate. A syndicate would be more of a adequate terminology. But this syndicate is using blackmail to force politicians and government officials to do their bidding. And we're all just okay with it. When good men do nothing in the face of evil, evil will rise. And even if you choose to do nothing, you have still chosen to make that choice. And God knows you made that choice. Thank you, and may God bless America.